just want to get it all together as one bar. Okay. So we're going to put this in the oven area and just let it set up. And once it starts to solidize, we will come back to add our frosting. Okay, so here I am working on my next batch. This is our oils. As you can see, they're all melted down already, looking beautiful and golden. And here's our lye solution, which is, ouch, it's very, very hot. Can't touch that from the bottom. But it basically, if I don't know if you can notice, it has like a light tint of pink to it. The pink is actually coming from the pink Himalayan salt that I used to dissolve in the water before I used it to dissolve the lye solution, well, the lye into solution. So that's why I have a very lightly slight pink lye solution there. And that's just because of the pink Himalayan salt. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue to prepare while these things cool because they're very hot. Right now this is roughly like around close to 140 degrees. That's probably somewhere around 215. So I'm going to go ahead and just start to prepare the rest of my ingredients of what I'm going to use to leave in the soap itself. Okay, so here's our additives. It's a little titanium dioxide mixed with baking soda, mixed with a whole lot of medium and fine coarse pumice. Okay, so here we have shea butter and cocoa butter, and we're gonna add some avocado oil to this, melt it all together, and this will be our additives. Alrighty, so I went ahead and I fast forward a couple little things. So unfortunately, you kind of missed the part where I was doing my gummy bears. I was actually making some really cool gummy bears for the cupcakes. So I'm just getting everything ready, but I just realized my spatula still has some of the melted claw on it. And trust me, if you mix one chemical with another, it's just a spell for disaster. So, you know, keep your shit clean. Yeah. Alright, so let's do temperatures. Our lye solution's at 132. Our oils are at 95. So more or less, this is pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and ladle in our lye solution. And just scrape everything out. Scrapey, scrapey out of my container. Geez, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take that from Katie. Katie Carlston, I think it is. She does this really great soaping channel. And that's like her catchphrase, scrapey, scrapey, my containy. And she even made a shirt on it, so it's pretty cool. I have to give credit where credit is due. Katie Carlson, I think is her name. Alright, so we're just giving that a little swirl, and let's start to blend. Let me see if I do it this way, that way you guys can see a little bit better. Let's go ahead and just stir. Once again, this we do not want to go fast forward into turning it to soap, just due to the fact that if we do, what's going to happen is our frosting's not going to be what we need it to be. So I just need to make sure that we have good consistency, but we're not overdoing it. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's separating, so this looks really good. Just going to give it a quick little swirl. Alright, that actually looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and begin to put in my additives. So our first additive that we're going to do is our oils. Well, actually, these are our butters. These are shea butter, cocoa butter, and we have avocado oil in here. And I actually went ahead and added in a little honey in there too. So we're going to be adding in honey, shea butter, cocoa butter, and avocado oil to this men's soap that's going to look like cupcakes. I'm sorry, I'm finding the irony in it. Alrighty. So let's just make sure we scrape all that together. Make sure everything gets incorporated. Let's switch hands here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright. And that's looking awfully creamy. So let's go ahead and add in our other additive, which is the baking soda, titanium dioxide, and a crap load of pumice. So let's just kind of incorporate that by mixing it in by hand first. We do not want powder floating everywhere. A lot of this stuff is so fine that it's just, it can cause issues with breathing. So. And you can see everything's turning a whiter color. It's because of the titanium dioxide that I added into it. This is looking beautiful. Should I split my batch? No. Should I make my frosting green? I might. I might do that. I think I might just do that. Let's go ahead and split our batches. And let me get my green mica. Go ahead and take this. Get our container. And pour this right in here. I just want to do like an accent color. Just scoop this up before it spills on my counter. Alright, so here, oh no, my container's off. I'm going to add my titanium dioxide, my mica. We're going to add a green mica to this. See if I can salvage the rest of this green mica. I just fell on my very clean countertop. Alright. So let's go ahead. I'm going to blend this in a little more. Still very runny. Look at that that, it came out to like a pretty mint green color. That actually looks really awesome. So I need to wait till this sets up a little bit more because it's way too runny for me to be able to work with. Way too runny. Might be all of that extra virgin olive oil that I used. Or perhaps just not using enough palm oil. Who knows? Each batch is different depending on the ingredients you use. Depends on the way your soap behaves. So yeah. I'm gonna put this down. Right there. Give this little stir. Nice soft light green. Set that off to the side. I'm gonna just scrape my bowl. Into our other cup. And I need to add the fragrance oil to it, which we still haven't done yet, and then I'm going to blend it some more. It's just easier to blend it in these containers at this point. This big old hole isn't full anymore. So we have our two accent colors, white and green. And we're just going to go ahead and add the fragrance oil into them so they can smell as good as their base. And just a smidge more. And what I just made right here is 2 pounds of soap. And I have my pipette, my piping bag, my piping tip. Just getting everything ready. Alrighty, sorry about that. Just getting my spatula just so I could go ahead and mix up this fragrance oil into my soap. And it is still very, very watery. Same thing with here. Just going to stir the fragrance oil in. Just get it well incorporated. Alrighty, let's put that there. Let's give this a good blend. I should start from the white first, but ring is so light, there's really not much it's going to do. Alright, we're getting a little thicker here, which is really, really good. I might add a little bit more green into this because I know it's going to lighten up once it starts to cure and dry. So I think I might just add a little bit more green into that. Oh yeah, these are thickening up real nice. Looking beautiful. Sometimes fragrance oils have a funny reaction with soap, so that's why it's always good to put it very, very last, because you just don't know how it will behave. Sometimes soap can misbehave. I'll refill that when I get a chance. And let's go ahead and see what green this gives us now. Nope, still the same green. Guess it just wasn't enough. Let me go ahead and see if I can find myself some more green. Be right back.